Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH BAHASHM YAHAWASHI BAHASHM HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, Bishop and Elder, Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all you sincere Akim pushing his word in all sincerity and in truth. All right, shalom to the hopeful elect, 144,000, and the rest of the men, women, and children that will receive mercy from the Lord in these last days. And shalom to the scattered Israelites scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, you know, whose lineage and spirit is knit with this glorious gospel and this truth. Shalom unto you. All right, I'm the brother Dama Al-Gabar out here with another live lesson, as we do week in and week out. Come out here on the highways and the byways and prophesy the downfall and the destruction of Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, that great city, Babylon the Great, you know, which is deteriorating and rapidly falling each and every day. All right, and the Lord is showing all the signs. Hey, all of the prophecies are aligning themselves. You're seeing the signs in the sun, the signs in the moon. All right, you're seeing the reawakening and the great awakening of the 12 tribes of Israel, which consist of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and the rest of you scattered Israelites scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. You know, we're living in the time of the rise and the revitalization of the 12 tribes of Israel. We're watching the fall of Esau, Edom, our greatest enemy and foe, according to biblical prophecy, man. All right, and we're living in a time to where, hey, the Lord is revealing all, and the Lord is revealing all of you false prophets out there. And, you know, this has been a topic that's been ongoing, you know, started with the elders and the apostles, you know, and the men in Great Millstone, you know, been exposing a lot of these false prophets for who they truly are, you know. And it's getting worse and worse, man. Hey, the Lord is revealing it more and more, and he's showing through the spirit more and more. A lot of you Israelite groups out there have taken the bag, man. A lot of you have lost patience. A lot of you have, getting tired of waiting for the return of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and you're trying to, pave out your own slice of heaven here in Babylon the Great, man, which is not going to fly, right? You're not going to be able to carve you out a piece of heaven here in Babylon the Great and try to get you a slice of the kingdom of heaven, man. Don't work that way, all right? It's either you're going to wait patiently, you're going to suffer righteously, endure the sufferings of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI on this side and wait patiently for the kingdom to come, or you're going to go out and try to get it by any other means. All right, and the only means that you can really make it and get it in this society and get after the bag, especially being an Israelite, especially, you know, if you're speaking 100% truth, is to go and sell out to the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, man. All right, and it's looking like a lot of you Israelite groups have lost patience, man. Let me get that, man. You've lost patience, and now you've sold out to the goddamn white man for a few dollar bills, for a moment of fame, for a moment of living out your fantasies here in Babylon the Great. You know, getting you some money, getting you some fame, so you can attract all of these rundown, slutty whores and get the praise of men on this side, man. All right, because you're truly, like I said, you lost patience, man. All right, and you've a lot of you niggas have made that covenant with death. Matter of fact, let me get that first, man. All right, let me get this in Isaiah 28:15 real fast, man. And this is applying to a lot of you jakes out here who have lost patience, man. A lot of you are tired of waiting. A lot of you are tired of suffering. A lot of you are tired of being broke and being, what the scriptures refer to us as being unprofitable servants, which we are profitable, but the profit that we're going to receive is going to come when Yahawashi returns, man. When Yahawashi establishes his throne and his dominion and his kingdom, that's when we're going to get the blessings. That's when we're going to get the big payoff, man. That's when we're going to be crowned and we're going to receive all of the wages for our work that we've been doing here on this side. You see? But like I said, a lot of you Israelite groups, a lot of you niggas lost patience. A lot of you got tired of waiting. And a lot of you went and you sold out to the fucking white man. All right, just gonna keep it 100%. Hey, this is beautiful. All right, and the Lord is exposing all of you cats, man. And now we don't have ironclad proof. We can't tell you when and where and who came unto you and what deal you made and how much was in the briefcase or how much you wrote on that blank check, man. Hey, but we know through the Spirit, man, by the changing of your doctrine, by you trying to redo everything that has been established by the Spirit and power of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI via the prophets, man. All of you, mainly all of you, one West camps, man. It's mainly you who came from one West that are completely altering and adulterating the gospel of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. You know, all for your own gain, all to sell out, all to get the bag on this side, you know. It's a goddamn shame, but hey, it is what it is. Hey, somebody has to play that role, and somebody has to fulfill that lot. Hey, I'm just happy that it's not on this side, man. But it's you, proud individuals, man. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 28, verse 14. It says, "Wherefore hear the word of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, ye scornful men, that rule this people which is in Jerusalem." And Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. And who are the ones that are ruling over Jerusalem, that are ruling over our people? Are you Israelite leaders, man? Those of you who are supposed to be in positions of leadership. You know, the heads of all of these camps, the head of all of these so-called, Israelite organizations, man. You're the one that's supposed to be ruling over Jerusalem and those Jake that know that they're Israelites. But YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI called you scornful men. All right? Think of that word scornful, man. And that's how a lot of you guys are behaving, man. That your pride and your arrogance, and it's a damn shame, man. Hey, but it is what it is, hey, it's just all prophecy being fulfilled. It's like you want to be mad, but then again, we can't even be mad, man. All right? Everything is under the vibration and the control of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and he just had you individuals slated to be those villains, to be these scornful men, all right? And the word for scornful in the Hebrew was la tazawam. It says scorning, bragging. Look up the root word. It says to scorn, make mouths at, talk arrogantly. And that's what you guys do. You talk arrogantly, ultimately against the elders and the apostles of a great millstone, who are the true leaders and teachers of Israel as it is this day. A lot of you are pride and scornful, and you speak arrogant against the Spirit of the Most High. All right? That's why a lot of you guys don't get on other camps. Sakari don't get on IUIC. IUIC don't get on Sakari. ISUPK don't get on Sakari or IUIC when they blatantly go off in the scriptures. And that goes for all these other fringe and these other logo-wearing Israelite groups, man. But you always have something negative, and you have always something scornful to say against the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and the men under them, because we're the only ones that are checking you. We're the only ones that are putting a scopeo on you, that are trying to rebuke and reprove and correct you out of love, but you'll call it hate, and you'll call us a hater. See, just because you don't want to have to take that L. You don't want to have to humble yourself and really admit when you're going off in the scriptures, when you're being corrected by YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI's men. And which shows you that you niggas aren't spiritual at all, man. A lot of you are filled with pride and arrogancy, all right? And you hate rebuke, and you hate to be reproved, man. You're nothing but the ancient leaders and scornful men of the past coming back into this day. A lot of you ain't nothing but modern day wicked ass proud scribes and Pharisees, man. And the Lord is making it evident each and every day. Your blind followers and the people that are in your congregation, they may not see it, which some of them probably do see it, man. But a lot of them are not going to come out, and they're not going to correct you, because they know if they speak out and they check you, they'll be kicked out of the congregation. And a lot of you niggas that got these 501c3 charters, a lot of you that are these Israelite groups racking in the big bucks, racking in all of this money, you got a lot of the men that are under you, the first, second, and third in command, and probably lower down the totem pole. A lot of them niggas are on payroll, man. A lot of those guys are being funded by your wicked ass sellout organization. So of course they're not going to speak out. You're not going to have the second and third of command in the IUIC under Nate checking when he be blatantly going off in the scriptures. Because why? If they talk too much, if they correct him too much, he'll kick him out of the congregation, man. He'll cut him off from the that well of one dry. You won't be receiving all of that money. You won't be receiving that paid, that monthly check that you're getting to keep that house note paid, to keep your wife happy, to roll around in that brand new car. All that money will be cut off, and then what? Then you'll have to go and get a 9-to-5 and be a regular Jake out here in the world. That's why a lot of you niggas that are in these organizations, that are in positions to where you can speak out and correct and rebuke these your so-called leaders, you won't do it, man. Because all you niggas are all, you're all in cahoots, man. And none of you ain't got no goddamn backbone, all right? Anyway, back to the word scornful in the in Isaiah 28. This is the root of the word scornful. It says to make mouths at, talk arrogantly, to boast, to scorn, to mock, deride. You see, to be inflated, scoff, act as a scorner, show oneself a mocker, and that's how you niggas ultimately act against Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi and against his true prophets. When you're being corrected, when you're being reproved, you know, a lot of you guys you scoff and you mock at it. Which are really ultimately, like I said, a lot of you guys are not spiritual because you just look at it as if men are trying to correct you. Like I said, when you get reproved, you get cut, you get called out for teaching false doctrines, and immediately you go to sensationalism. Oh, these guys are rapists. Oh, y'all just hating. Y'all just mad because you just jealous of the bishop. You just jealous of Sakari. Which you ain't got nothing to be jealous of, man. How the hell can a true leader and a righteous teacher be jealous of a goddamn false prophet, man? And a hireling and a wolf in sheep clothing? See? But see, the thing is, we ain't like you niggas, man. You niggas go along to get along because basically you all are running the same goddamn scam. You're all running, you know, you're all getting paid. You all got the 501c3 and you all sold out to the goddamn white man. Maybe under different, you know, maybe one of you, the Monaluka, maybe some of you under the Jesuits or whoever the fuck is writing your check and putting their hand up your ass like a puppet and forcing you to teach these wild ass doctrines, man. Because you're all probably guilty. You're all sold out. And it makes sense, you know? You ain't gonna tell on the next man if y'all all, you know, getting your hand greased by the same damn devil. So you ain't gonna say nothing, man. And that's why you can all passionately and wickedly cuss out the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who have not sold out, who have not taken the bag, who are not leading the flock astray, man. But back to where I was, Isaiah 28:14, it says, wherefore hear the word of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, ye scornful men. Remember, that word scornful means to be arrogant, to scoff at, to mock at. You see? It says that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death. And isn't that what the scribes and the Pharisees did during the time of the Roman Empire, man? Isn't that why they were so passionately pissed off at Yahawashi and the disciples, man? Isn't that why they was coming against the 12 for preaching in the name of Yahawashi? Because what did they say? If the Romans, if they continue to do this, hey, the Romans are going to come and take away our place, man. Now, a lot of you guys are in that same hot seat that the ancient scribes and Pharisees were in because you them same niggas coming back in the reincarnation, man. That's why you guys are coming with these awful and totally just going the hell off, man. You know? You know, you're saying particular things and doing videos that can get the ministry blamed. You got Deacon Sakari talking about the black Hebrew Israelites are going to get weapons of mass destruction. Now, if that ain't a goddamn, you know, some agent type shit, some goddamn Judas and the Black Messiah type setup type of shit, then I don't know what is, man. No Hebrew Israelite in his right mind would go out and blatantly make a statement like that and make a video and do a live show dealing with that shit and showing images of the men of the Lord with carnal military style weapons, man. What the hell is wrong with you, man? You see, but that's agent type behavior. That's sellout type shit, man. You know? That's the type of shit that can get the ministry be blamed, man. Well, the scriptures blatantly tell us not to, you know, abstain from the appearance of doing evil. Knowing that Esau is trying to look for any reason in any situation that they can to try to frame us and make us look like we're some terrorist, radical organization that's looking to do harm and that's looking to fight up against this system. You're gonna blatantly just give them all the ammo that they need to come against us, man. Niggas got t-shirts saying I'm a black identity extremist, knowing that the goddamn CIA and the White House is literally having going on, you know, live on the air saying that this is the biggest threat that's in America, and these stupid niggas who are not spiritual are gonna currently go out and basically say, yeah, we are that you know, we fit that description, man. You see? But see, like I said, you got certain men that were set up to be in this, to be in that type of spirit, man. And it's a lot of these other Israelite groups doing a lot of questionable and a lot of weird ass shit, man. Which showing you that the spirit of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi is revealing these guys, man. It says, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at an agreement, right? Who and what covenant had you? You sold out to damn Esau to taint and to you know, pollute this gospel, man. That's why, you know, Nick he did away with the name of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, man. Now he's talking about this Christ shit, JC, You know, even these other Israelite groups, they say Christ and Christ and Christ. It's very rarely that them guys constantly push and press the names of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Shit, you got niggas talking about we ain't supposed to worship Yahawashi, man. Now you got these bug out Israelite groups saying that the Lord don't hate Esau, he hate Jacob, man. And Esau is not this, and the white man is not Esau. Just all kind of fuckeries going on, man. But hey, we're just in those times, man, where the Lord is revealing a lot of you false prophets, man. You know? But it is what it is, you know? But hey, we're going to continue to stay on that straight and narrow path, man. We're going to continue to represent and teach this word the right way. We're not going to deviate. We're not going to sell out. There ain't amount of money that Esau got that can get the true prophets and the men of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi to take a fucking dive, man. See? A lot of you niggas is taking a fucking dive, man. And that's why the Lord's going to destroy a lot of you guys. That's why Nate had that, you know, brothers having dreams, and Nate had that dream where his congregation beat him like a goddamn pinata, man. Because you deserve that shit. And that's what the ancient prophets in the past always got. They always got death, man. False prophets in the ancient world got death. Point blank period, man. All right? And a lot of you niggas are dancing to that same tune and vibration of getting your goddamn brains beat out, you know, by your congregation. And it's going to happen, man. Wait till, you know, when the Most High really start turning the heat up, you know, when the Lord truly reveals that the MOTB is the Quran, man, and you niggas ain't answering the questions, you know, hey, a lot of your members are going to be pissed. The Lord going to put the spirit on them to grab you niggas, man. It's a fucking shame. But anyways, it says, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, which we know Esau's going to come down with that great wrath, man. And a lot of you sellout niggas really think that, here it is, Esau ain't never kept no agreement with any of our people. You see, every treaty he made with the North American Indians, he broke. Every treaty that he makes, he always reneges on it. And that's why, don't scriptures tell you that? Never to trust thine enemy? So you niggas made a pact with Esau thinking that when all hell break loose, that, yeah, well, you know, when we roll on the Israelites, you guys are going to be, we're going to put you guys on the side. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right. You ain't going to be all right, man. He's going to come and get your stupid ass as well, man. You know? So it is what it is, man. It says, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. You see? And that's what a lot of you guys are hiding yourselves under. Lies, false doctrines, man. You know, and you think now because you're reaping the benefits, you know, you got the money coming in, now all of a sudden you got the following, now you're doing all these interviews with all these podcasters, your name is getting in the limelight, you jet setting. You know, you got all this money-making schemes. You selling not goddamn, but you selling breakdowns. You selling Hebrew names. You know, now you found a way, you know, to get you a hustle to where it can all be tax exempt. Now you really think that you want some shit, man. But in the eyes of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi and the Holy Spirit, man, you're all being revealed, man. All right? You're all being revealed. Hey, and the true man of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, we see right through you niggas like scotch tape, man. You ain't fooling nobody, man. You might can fool these silly followers and these people in your organizations who are just blind, being led, blind leaders of the blind. You just leading blind. They're thinking that you the man and you got it because they still ain't truly, they ain't real Israelites, man. They just know that they're Israelites, but they're still niggas in the world. Walk around with fringes on all goddamn day. They don't know what the hell is really going on, man. They're not really in the spirit of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. They just going along to get along. They just want to be a part of something, you know? And they blindly following you with all your bullshit and all your false doctrines and all your and you niggas have sold out, man. All right. Let's see. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste, which is Yahawashi, man. And that's who the true men of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. That's who we are putting our faith in. That true foundation and that true cornerstone, which is Yahawashi, man. Which is why we'll never sell out, man. We'll never turn tail and go and make a deal with Esau to corrupt this doctrine or this word, man. You see, because our faith is in that true solid cornerstone, man. And we ain't never gonna deviate, nor, you know, we ain't never gonna sell out, Lord willing, you know what I mean? So let's get into some of these precepts, man, you know. But this is just, hey, you know, this is just the times that we're in. You know, hey, and the Lord is revealing it all, man. And a lot of you guys are going to have hell to pay, man. You know? So anyways, let me get this Matthew chapter 7, verse, I saw that 13. Matthew 7 and 13, it says, enter you in at the straight gate, For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go thereat. And that's where a lot of these false Israelite groups are going, down that Broadway, man. They want to go down Easy Street. They want to get this thing, the Broadway, which is, the way that Esau is going to give it to you. Here it is. He'll give you a platform. He'll give you followers. He'll boost up your followers and your Instagram numbers and shit. And he'll come with that blank check, man. All right, just as long as you sell out and you bow down unto him, and you teach the doctrine that he wants you to teach, which is completely and utter nonsense and wickedness, man. But they say what? There's many that there be that go that way. Like brother's been saying for a long time, you got a lot more wicked Israelites than you got righteous Israelites. Just like you got a lot more false prophets than you got real, true prophets, man. It says, because straight is the gate, and that word straight, S-T-R-A-I-T, it means a path of difficulty, man. And a lot of you guys don't want to go down that path of difficulty. A lot of you want to go down that smooth road. You want to go down that sweet road. You want to go down, you want to go down that road that's paved with gold, but it's paved with gold by Esau Edom, man. And it comes with a price, and it puts you on Easy Street, It puts you in a place where you can make a lot of money, you can live comfortably, you can have the nice clothes, you can buy the big house, you can have the building, you can have all the what the elder called it, all the peasantry, you can have the matching garments, you can sell the merchandise, you can have the glorified Passovers, you can do the TV shows, you can do you can get reality TV shows, you can do the music department, the fabric department, the garment department. You can do all these things, man. And what does it ultimately do? It attracts the simple-minded, man. It attracts these simple-minded Christian Israelite type, and you can have a mass following, and you can have people screaming and hanging on to every word that you say as if it's complete gospel, But when you really are in this thing the right way, hey, man, it's a path of difficulty. It's a straight road, man. You got to work and grind every day. You got to come out here, do your videos, come out here on the highways and the byways, work a 9 to 5. You catching hell. You ain't getting patted on the back. All these people don't love you. They speak negative against you. They lie on you. You get treated like the real prophets, man. Your name get casted out as evil. You get slandered. You get lied on. You get death threats. You don't be highly esteemed in this world. Let me get this real fast. Now I'm thinking about it. What's it going? Oh. Oh. All right. Let me see something. There we go. This is I'll start here. Luke chapter 16, verse 13. It says, no servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other one. And that's true, man. Either you're going to serve Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi in all truth and sincerity, and you're going to get everything that comes with serving Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, You're going to make your, you're going to constantly be in temptation. You're going to constantly be, barely making it by the skin of your teeth, getting your daily bread, catching all type of hell. Demons going to be trying to attack you. The world is going to hate you. People are going to lie. They're going to slander. You're not going to be so loved by this world. Or you can serve the other master, which is Esau Edom in this world. And you can get all the acclaim, all the love, all the fame. You can have a PC doctrine. You can, twist scripture to make it be more world friendly. You can sit there and tell Esau, we don't hate the white man, but God hates the white man. You can just totally be PC, and you can have a doctrine that's world friendly at the same time, man. You see? It says, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. And a lot of you despise Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. You despise how the Lord ultimately wants you to do this thing the right way. Because what? It's slow. It's the money ain't there, the fame ain't there, the love of the world ain't there. You're not able to fill your own belly doing it according to the ways of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. All praise, honor, and glory has to be to the Most High. You put yourself on the back burner, man. The will of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi comes first and foremost, man. See? Guys don't want that, man. They want to have it. They want to climb up some other way, which is why they're a bunch of thieves and goddamn robbers, man. And you're bearing a bunch of rotten fruit that's following along, following along your coattail, and it's all going to be burnt. It's all going to be judged pretty soon, man. It says, ye cannot serve God and Mammon, and Mammon is the God of money. And that's what a lot of these Israelite groups are serving. And it's being blatantly obvious, man. They're serving Mammon. They're serving the God of money. And then how do they get that money? They got to go to Esau, Edom. They got to bow down at the altar of Esau, man. And they got to twist the doctrine. They got to sell out. They got to start taking away the true doctrine and flipping it to false doctrines, man. You know, now they tell you, you know, we don't know the name of YAHAWAH. We don't know the name of the Most High. The Paleo-Hebrew is Ebonics. You know, the MOTB is sin in all this type of forms, man. But then they'll never tell you how do you buy and sell by doing that particular sin, man. But you niggas are still buying and selling today. So by your own logic, you already got the MOTB, according to your logic, you know. Yo, what are you doing? Taking my picture. All right. It says, and the Pharisees. Hold on. I just look at this song. I'm just asking. All right, Salakia. She just wrote out taking pictures and shit. Like she's taking a picture of my license plate. But anyways, it says, you cannot serve God and Mammon. And the Pharisees also, who were covetous, you see? And that's what the scribes and the Pharisees were. They were covetous, man. Let's look at this word, covetous. And that's what a lot of these Israelite groups are, man. The Bishop Nate is covetous, man. Alazar and Deacon Hakad, they're covetous. All these other French Israelite groups that are 501c3, General Yohana, the ISUPK, all these other Israelite groups, they're all covetous, man. All right? They're all covetous, man. Let's look at this word for covetous, man. All right? The word covetous in the Greek is a philargos. Philargos. It says loving money. Avarice. What does this word mean? Let's look at this word avarice. It says extreme avarice. Extreme greed for wealth or material gain. Come on, man. If a nigga, here it is, you an Israelite, you're supposed to be walking under the you know the tutelage and the way of Yahawashi, who was rich but became poor, didn't even have a place to rest his head, man. Do you think that Yahawashi was greedy for gain? Do you think he had an avarice type of mind frame and spirit? You see? Absolutely not, man. You know? But that's what these guys have, man. They have that love of money, that money grubbing, look at that, fond of silver, i.e. avaricious, covetous, you see? And that's what those scribes and those Pharisees were, man. And that's why they were so hell-bent on stopping the apostles from preaching in the name of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, because they didn't want them to get in the way of the money, man, of their positions, of their, you know, their high-mindedness, man. And it's the same with these other Israelite groups, man. If they had it their way, hey, they would get rid of Great Millstone if they could, so that they could be avarice in peace, man. So that they can get the money, sell out, lie, deceive, preach false doctrines, and establish themselves, you know, for their own gain, man. See, and that's why you don't really hear them harping on, you don't never hear the IUIC harping on the destruction of America or this place being destroyed, man. That's why they're always talking about, you got to get married, brother, and you got to put it, you know, all this worldly type of shit, man. They don't never get into nuclear destruction, the missiles being dropped, the end of Esau's dominion, the kingdom of heaven, because this is their kingdom of heaven, man. See, because they can get it how they want to get it here to a certain level, you know. But it says, it says, and the Pharisees also, who were covetous, heard all these things, and they derided him. And he said unto them, ye are they which justify yourselves before men. And that's what these guys do, man. See, they're not trying to justify themselves before YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, come up this thing the right way, go down that straight and narrow path, you know. be the prophets that Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi want them to be. You know, they want to be justified before men. They want the fame and the glory. And that's why these niggas can't be reproved or corrected when they go off on the doctrine, man. You do, you know, elders and the apostles and brothers do videos correcting their false doctrines, man. What do? They buck up against it. Or they'll call you a hater. Or they'll just ignore it and just keep on teaching the bullshit. Or they'll switch it up and keep switching it up, man. You see? Because they want to be justified before men. They can't be seen as if they're going off and they can't be corrected, because therefore, you know, it'll make them look bad in the sight of their blind followers, man. And they can't take that L, because they ultimately can't humble themselves and come to the realization that you're going off, man. And it's cool, man. Wait, nobody's perfect. Ain't none of us 100%, you know, in the new covenant to where, you know, we can, you know, always get everything right. Sometimes you might slip up in the tongue. Sometimes you might just not know, man. But these niggas are so proud, and they'll justify themselves before men so much, they'll just wing it, man. They'll just wing it and just make it up as they go. Or they'll use the scriptures to twist it to try to make sense of whatever bullshit they're trying to, you know, sell to the people, man. Like they'll try to use scriptures to try to justify you just doing away with your wife because she's not coming into the truth, man. When the scriptures clearly tell you that if your woman be pleased to dwell with you, and she's not in the truth, and she's not, you know, following after being a Hebrew Israelite, but she's pleased to dwell with you, and she ain't hindering you, and she ain't cheating out and blowing rod behind your back, or, you know, stopping you from serving Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with that. Shit, she might be saved, you know, she might be saved through your works and through your actions. As long as she's doing right by you, hey, the Lord can have mercy on her. But these niggas tell you, no, you got to get rid of that woman and cause her to commit adultery, man, which is completely fucking wicked. But hey, it is what it is, man. It says, and he said unto them, ye are they which justify yourselves before men, but the Most High knoweth your hearts, man. Hey, the Most High knows you niggas' heart and how dark and how wicked it is, man. The Lord knows all your wicked intentions. Now, you can fool these people. You can put on the show and look the part and got the beard and the fringes and you act like you holier than thou. You're talking about keep the law, statutes, and commandments, but you niggas just sold out, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. But like I said, hey, you can justify yourself before men, but Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi know you niggas' hearts, man. All right? And it's all going to be revealed, you know? It says, for that which is highly esteemed among men is an abomination in the sight of the Most High. You see that, man? So you can be highly esteemed above men. You can, you know, have all the praises and all the accolades. You can go to Esau. He can set you up to be deceiving all these people. Hey, but in the sight of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, you're an abomination, man. You see, that's why Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi is dealing with the lowly. He's dealing with the humble, man. You know? But you niggas, man, hey, the Lord got something for all you cats, man. For all you sellout niggas, man. Hey, and we can't wait, all right? What was that? Yeah. Back in St. John, all right, 7 and 15, it says, beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves, man. You see? And that's what a lot of these guys are. And the Lord he's exposing it, man. A lot of you guys are ravening wolves, man. Straight goddamn wolves, man. But like I said, you look the part. You got the beard. You all got the matching garments. You know, you got the fringes on. You talking about keep the laws and the commandments. You got marriage counseling. You know, you're making it seem you got the outward looking very, very good. It looks the part, you know. But when you look inward within it, it's all disgusting and it's black and it's filthy and it's all corrupted, man. All right. Let's get this in a different translation, man. This is Matthew 7 and 15 in the NLT. It says, Matthew 7 and 15 in the NLT, it says, beware of false prophets who come disguised as harmless sheep, but are really vicious wolves, man. So you got to be aware of these guys because they're out here, you know, and they might be your so-called favorite friendly neighborhood Israelite, man. You know? It says, you shall know them by their fruits. You see? You shall know them by their fruits, man. That's why you got to watch what these people do. Of course, you watch what they say, but you got to watch what they do as well, man. Because these niggas are doing a lot of shit that, hey, that ain't kosher, man. That's not copacetic in the eyes of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, man. You see, like I said, the more and more you watch them, the more and more you hear them speak, hey, you know, they be exposing themselves, man. Brothers got all kind of videos of these guys being false prophets, man. Twisting the doctrine. Bringing in damnable heresies, man. You know, slandering, lying, talking about keeping the law, but you slander and lie against your brother, man. You call the elders and the apostles and the men of Great Millstone grapists, man. And it had ghetto niggas going a whole routine to go get some thug niggas to try to threaten us and shoot us. And you had Hebrew Israelite guys who's supposed to be brothers, you know, be rubbing shoulders with a goddamn Afrocentric Egyptologist nigga, polite at that time. You went along with him to when he was threatening the apostles and the men that taught you, calling them grapists, man. Got the goddamn Bloods and the Crips doing trigger fingers in the camera, talking about they was gonna come and kill the apostles, man. But you doing videos and you doing sit down and you rubbing shoulders with these niggas, and now that nigga's in jail for being a goddamn rapist, man. You see, but these guys don't have no fear. You would think they would fear. You would think they would, you know, that would put some type of fear into their hearts. But these niggas are on cloud nine, man. These niggas' heads are too big to fit through the door. You can't tell these guys nothing, man. It says, "Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit." You see? That's ultimately what you guys are producing. A bunch of evil fucking fruit, man. It says, "A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them." See? And we can see you guys by your fruits, man. We can see what you guys are out here doing and how you're operating, man. We see what you're out here teaching. See? You can't hide it, man. It's all on video. It's all timestamped, man. All right? And it's constantly changing and wavering like the wind. A lot of you guys are going against the doctrine that you've been taught, you know, and you're coming up with your own doctrines, which is totally going on. You know, but when you get corrected, you refuse to humble. You refuse to say, you know what? You know what? Hey, I was going off, Salakia. I'll take the video down. Hell no. Nah. You'll keep that video up and you'll stand on it, man. You'll double down, triple down on it, man. Especially Al-Azhar and the way that he gets down. He always doubling down and tripling down when he get cut or he get told or get reproved, man. And the men that are under him in that same like fashion, man. No humility whatsoever, man. You ain't never grew up, man. You still that immature little boy you was when you first came into this truth, man. Now you just that same little immature boy with a huge following, bringing in all type of money, you know, sitting on the goddamn throne with your head with your crown to the side at the Passover, looking fucking horrible, man. All right. It says, "Not everyone that saith unto me, Yahawashai, Yahawashai, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven." You see? You guys are not doing the will of the Father. A lot of you guys are doing your own thing. A lot of you guys are filling your own bellies, man. All right? A lot of you guys are doing whatever the hell that you want to do. You setting up shop your own way, man. All right? And hey, the Lord is not pleased with that. Let me get this, man. Get this Matthew 23 and 12. No. Matthew 23, I know it's 23. Oh, start at the top. Now, this is Matthew 23 and 1. It says, "Then spake Yahawashi to the multitude and said to his disciples, saying, The scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All there whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not." You see? And that's a lot of these guys. They sit in Moses' seat. Basically, they're sitting as the seat of a leader, man. They're sitting in head positions, man. But they'll tell you, oh, you got to keep the laws and the statutes and all these commandments, bro. But then these niggas will turn around and break those same laws and commandments. They'll tell you that you got to keep, man. They'll tell you, oh, you got to keep these laws, but then you'll slander and lie on your brother, man. You'll condemn your brother to death, you know, for eating a goddamn turkey sandwich that, you know, on so-called Thanksgiving Day, man. You know, you slander and lie and call brothers grapists, man. Repeatedly, numerous times. And when you know ain't nobody in Great Millstone ever committed no crime of rape. Otherwise, we'd be locked up in the fucking jail, man. We'll be in the penitentiary doing hard time. But here it is, you know we're not doing that, but you steadily push those accusations out there. Whenever you get cut, that's these niggas' favorite go-to. Whenever you get cut in the scriptures, whenever you get put on the hot seat, or you get rebuked or told to prove that the MOTB is sin, or whatever, you know, the Wi-Fi niggas say, you know, once you get pressed and you get corrected, immediately you go to slandering and lying against the men and the apostles of Great Millstone, man. See? And it's and it's bullshit, man. You know? It says, for they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. But all their works they do for to be seen of men. See, that's what you guys do, man. Everything that you do is to be seen of men. You try to save face. You know, you try to justify your wickedness, man. You can never take the L. You can never humble yourself. Like I said, everything that y'all do is to be seen of men. That's why y'all have these grand old palatial Passovers. Now, oh, y'all got to come to the Passover. This is going to be the best Passover that we've ever seen, man. You know what I mean? Get your tickets now. Get your the VIP section, you know. You got to fly out to Orlando. It's $500 a plate in the ticket. You know, everything that you do, man, it's all to be seen of men. That's why you got the grandiose videos with all the lights, camera, and the action. You got the music department. You do the rap videos. You do all this shit so you can be seen of men, man. You ain't doing it out of truth and sincerity, ultimately to be, pleasing to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. You do it to fulfill your own belly. You do it to fulfill your own lust. You do it ultimately to promote and uplift yourselves, man. It says, but all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the border of their garments. Right, you got fringes on everything. Now, I'm not saying that you're wicked if you want to put fringes on all your clothing, but, you know, you don't really need to do all that, man. You know, you're being in that over-righteous spirit. You know, you're out here watching and marching because you want everybody to see you with your fringes on. You're not doing it because you sincerely looking down and really considering, the law, statutes, and commandments, man. A lot of you niggas do it as a fashion statement. A lot of you do it so that people can walk by you and be like, oh, he's a Hebrew Israelite, you know? You ain't doing it, you know, because, you know, that's just sincerely how you, how you roll. Like I said, it's all for Front Street. It's all for publicity, man. It's all to be seen of men. All right, because if you was truly content and you was truly, solid with YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, you don't need the outward show. You don't need to go everywhere, you know, with a shirt saying Judah all on it, or you got Hebrew Israelite clothing and shit. You know, everything that you wear gotta have some type of semblance to you being an Israelite, man. You know, that just, to me, that just shows like a lack of confidence, man. That just shows that you real shallow and weak on the inside. You gotta constantly always be on the outward promoting thyself, man. Hey, well, guess what? Men might look at that with admiration, but the Most High don't. Like I read earlier in that Matthew's, what was that, 7? You know, the Lord, He ponders the heart, man. Let me get that, man. It's the inner man. Right. This is Ecclesiastes. This is Ephesians chapter 3. I'll start here. It says, for this cause I bow my knees unto the Father of our Lord Yahawashi HaMashiach, of whom the whole family in heaven and earth is named, that he will grant you, according to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with might by his spirit in the inner man. See, it's all you got to have that confidence in your faith in the inner man. It's not about on the outward showing, the outward appearances, man. But that's the spirit that described in the Pharisees was in, man. Everywhere they went, they had to be acknowledged. They had to be seen. They had to be, super duper Israeliting it up, man. See, that's why you see IUIC out there with the marching and shit and the 200 man marching. But here it is, you ain't got 200 men doing videos every day, man. You could easily be flooding the internet and really have your men out here really pushing this word to the max and truth and sincerity, but you rather go out here and march and try to show some type of goddamn carnal strength, doing goddamn military marches, talking about Christ as the king. They ain't mentioning the names of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI whatsoever, man. It's all bullshit, and it's all folly, and it's all to be seen of men, all right? And it's all bullshit, man. That's because you guys are weak on the inside, man. On the outward, you look strong. With the numbers you got, you look strong. You out there with the guns and all that shit, and the loud, and the microphone, and the megaphone. Like in a carnal sense, it looks strong. It looks like it can't be stopped, but it's fucking weak, man. It's all for show, man. It's all to be seen of men. It's not really, true confidence in that. It's all fucking whack, man. Let me read that again. It says that he would grant you, according to the riches of his glory, to be strengthened with might by his spirit in the inner man, that a Mashiach may dwell in your hearts by faith, that ye, being rooted and grounded in love, may be able to comprehend with all saints what is the breadth and length and depth and height, and to know the love of Hamashiach, which passeth knowledge, that ye might be filled with the fullness of the Most High. See? That's what you ultimately got to come in this thing to do, man. To be filled with the full wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, having 100% truth, man. Not to do this thing for filthy lucre's sake, for some outward show in the flesh, to be seen of men, to be to be that nigga, to be some Hebrew Israelite superstar, man. Hey, all praise, honor, and glory goes to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. They're the superstars, man. They're the famous ones, man. Hey, we're just doing our part as unprofitable servants, man. But there is going to be a reward, man. And it's not going to be on this side. Let me get that real fast, man. Right? This is Matthew 19 and 27. It says the disciples' reward. It says, then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? You see, this is what Peter was asking him, man. Well, Lord, shit, we've given up everything, man. And we've done the life. Some of us had a promising career. Some of us had opportunities to do particular things in the world, whether it was to make music, the typical shit that Jake want to be when they grow up, play in the NFL, go to the NBA, get a record contract, become an actor, write scripts, be a lawyer or a doctor or whatever aspirations a lot of brothers had that came before they came into this truth. They forsook it all and followed YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. That's something that you learn, 101 when you first come into this truth, man. That you got to forsake this world, man. Just like the apostles, they was fishers, man. What did they do when YAHAWAH came? They put down their nets, which was their living at the time, which was their profession. They forsook it all and they followed YAHAWAH, man. And it's the same with us. You see? But some of you guys, for you, the juice ain't worth the squeeze, man. And like I said earlier, a lot of you guys have lost patience. That's why you see that one body clowns. That's why you see that nigga that sold out. He went on, ever since he went on Vocab Malone and poured his black, wicked Billy Goat heart out, man. Now this nigga is, you see the fruits of that, man. He basically was telling Esau, look, I'm ready to sell out. He just went on Vocab Malone's platform to reach out, man. And for all we know, maybe Vocab hooked him up, man. Maybe Vocab's people got with Jephthah's people, and now, look at him now, man. And I heard the brother say that one of the brothers was checking up on one body's tax bracket, and now that shit's up in the millions of dollars, man. I wonder how that happened, man. Hey, like I said, we don't have ironclad proof. We can't tell you when and where and who, but hey, through the spirit, man, it makes absolute 100% sense, man. But anyways, it says, and Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me, in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, and that's what we're waiting for, man. That's when we're going to get put on. It's when Yahushua gets his glory, man. When he's sitting upon his throne, guess what? The Lord's going to give us thrones. He's going to give us dominion. He's going to give us our heart's desires, man. He's going to put us up. He's going to put us on, man. But a lot of you guys have lost patience, and you allow Esau to put you on. How fucking nasty is that, man? You let the devil, Esau, Edom, put you on, man. Knowing his track record, knowing his MO, knowing that he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, knowing that he can't be trusted, man. You still went to the devil and struck a deal with the most vile, the most untrustworthy, unloyal, biggest thief, liar, and piece of shit on the earth. You made a deal with this guy, man. You lost patience and went to the man of sin. You are an idiot, man. A complete, utter fool, man. For us, hey, we're going to wait on Yahushua, man. Because when Yahushua sits on the throne of his glory, hey, the Lord going to put us on, man. We're going to be joint heirs with Yahushua in our kingdom, man. And you niggas that are up now, hey, you're going to be called the least in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? We'll see you niggas on the next go-round. It says, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Yeah, now you guys see these niggas, these sellout niggas sitting on little cheap-ass, American-made, China-made thrones at their Passovers, thinking they kings in the building. Hey, we're going to sit on thrones of pure gold in Yahawashi's kingdom, man. Matter of fact, let's get the word for thrones, man. See what it says for thrones. Niggas sitting on the, y'all crazy as hell, man. And the word throne is thronos. It says a throne seat, a chair, a sign in the New Testament to kings, hence kingly power or royalty. It says metaphorically to the Most High, the governor of the world, to the Messiah Hamashiach, the partner and assistant in the divine administration. You see? And if we're joint heirs with Yahawashi, guess what? We're going to be sitting, you know, not in the same level as Yahawashi, but we're going to be sitting on thrones of authority. You know? It says what? Hence divine power belonging to the Hamashiach to judge, i.e. tribunal or bench, to the elders, man. You see? So, hey, so Yahawashi, he's already promising us thrones, man. He's going to put us on. He's going to set us up, man. As long as we don't, what? Lose patience, man. Verse 29, and everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. So, on top of that, we're going to receive everlasting life, man. Is Esau promising you niggas everlasting life? He probably did, via his fucking artificial intelligence and AI, man. He's probably gonna tell you, look, won't you take this microchip? Look, I'm gonna hook you up, brother. You're gonna live forever. I'm gonna put you on with this AI system, and I'll transport your consciousness into a robot in the kingdom. You know, in my kingdom. You simple, stupid niggas, man. All right. You sold out for nothing, man. All for a lie. All for something that whatever Esau promised you, he can't fulfill it, man. He definitely can't fulfill giving you everlasting life, man. It says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. See? It's all good though. Hey, these things are happening because the Lord wants these things to be to come out, man. All right. Back in Matthew, it says, and love the uppermost rooms at feasts and chief seats in the synagogues. And you had that one dude bring it out about the IUIC, how proud the leaders of the IUIC are. How when they was doing the tabernacles, how the wind came and blew away the tent, and them niggas was too good, they went and slept in the hotel while the rest of the congregation slept out in the cold, man. And we see videos when the elders walk in there, you got, oh, elder on deck, you got to stop what you're doing and salute these niggas as if Yahawashi walked in the building, man. Had Nate riding on the horse, and I'm sure amongst these other Israelite groups, a lot of that shit goes on too, man. You don't think when that nigga Jephthah walk in the room, all them niggas don't get up and bow down and worship that nigga? You see they all try to teach like him and sound like him, you know? So it don't even make sense, man. Absolutely just tacky, man. It's just nasty, man. Hey, but it is what it is, you know? Hey, these guys got to fulfill their lots, you know? It says, and love the uppermost rooms at feasts and the chief seats in the synagogue, and greetings in the markets, and to be called of men, rabbi, rabbi. But, it says, but be ye not called rabbi, for one is your master, even Hamashiach, and all ye are brethren. Well, a lot of these guys deny Yahawashi, man. Some of these guys say you ain't even got to worship Yahawashi. Some of these guys don't even call upon the names of Yahawashi. Look at that, them one-body Cretans, man. They had one body in Yahawashi. They totally took the name Yahawashi out of their organization and went so far as to say that Yahawashi was a witch and a warlock, man, and that the miracles that he performed was sorcery and witchcraft, man. Said you can't make it up, man. You know, these guys are literally out of their effing minds, man. The Lord got evil, reprobate, demonic spirits on these guys, man. See? It says, and call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your father which is in heaven. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Hamashiach. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant, and whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. And one thing you can say about the elders and the apostles, those are humble men. All right, they don't want to be praised and lauded and you know, worshipped as if they're Yahawashi or some god, some demigod, man. Hey, they'll check you real quick if you're giving them too much praise and too much honor. You know, hey, we give the elders their double honors, man. You know, and they accept that. They don't want to be on no high horse. Can you imagine Elder Apostle Tahar riding in on a horse on the Passat on a solemn assembly like the bishop Nathaniel, man? It would never happen, man. Like I say, you saw Sakari in there, but they pass over. Them niggas sitting on thrones to the side and shit with his crown tilt to the side with a goddamn fitted hat on, man. With bodyguards with a semi-automatic rifle at the Pesach, man. Come on, man. You guys are not humble, man. They're all proud. And guess what? A great humbling is coming for all of them, man. It's just a matter of time, man. It's just a matter of time, man. All right? Hey, and you guys been warned, man. You've been being warned by the ad nauseum that these guys ain't right, man. You know? It's not that we hate them or anything like that, but, you know, we try to have love for them. Just the fact that we try to correct them and reprove them. But they refuse to be reproved, man. You see, but they'll say that we hate them just because we get on them and we reprove them. But it's not really hate. It's really love at the end of the day. We'll show you that they don't love one another because they don't even correct one another. Let me get this. Let me get it here, man. You know, we've been trying to warn you Jakes too, man, about these guys, but we know guys are going to do whatever they want to do. All right? Oh, 3 and 1. This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "Finally, my brethren, rejoice in the Lord. To write the same things to you, to me indeed is not grievous, but for you it is safe." It says, "Beware of dogs, beware of evil workers, beware of the concision." See? And that's how these guys are moving, man. So you got to beware of these guys. And you've been telling you guys that these guys wasn't right. You've been telling you these guys, you know, wasn't right in the spirit, man. You know, like I said, they teach a lot of things that are true, but if you got a little bit of leaven, then the whole thing is leaven, man. They might teach you 90% of the truth, but then they go off on particular things, man. And a lot of them are going off intentionally. A lot of them are putting stumbling blocks in front of you, man. You literally has the box said that you can take the MOTB, but before the Lord come back, you can just take it out, as if that's going to save and deliver you, man. There's nowhere in the scriptures where it says if you take the MOTB before the Lord come back, you can take it out and still receive mercy and salvation. That's a goddamn lie, man. You see what these guys have a lot of gray areas, man. And it's really because they don't really want to come to, you know, they just don't want to accept the MOTB being the micro C hit because Great Millstone teaches it, man. And they don't have the balls or they don't have the integrity to just admit that they're wrong, man. When all the signs and all the technology and all the science and everything that even Esau is saying, he's literally telling you that the MOTB is going to be the size of a grain of rice linked with your CBDCs, man. All right, the Lord is making that vision plain upon tables, but these guys are still somehow just can't see it. They refuse to just be like, you know what? Hey, maybe we were wrong, man. You know, if you just repent and humble yourself, hey, it's cool, man. But like I said earlier, these guys got too much pride and too much ego. All right, they have to justify themselves. They have to be right. They can't look weak. They can't look as if, you know, those crazy great millstone niggas was right. And it's going to be to your own destruction, man. All right, but let's get this word for concision, man. So you Jake out there that's coming into this truth, hey man, you better pay attention to who you watching, man. Because a lot of these guys, you know, they might, talk a way that you might like. They might say a lot of things that draw you onto them, man. But hey, it's more than just liking these guys just for liking them. You know, you better really pay attention to their doctrine and what they're really out here teaching. Because a lot of stuff that they're teaching is going off, man. It's not correct. You know, they're leading you astray. You know, and they don't have no excuse because you got the truth, man. The teachers that YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI have set up to give you the 100% truth, teaching it the right way, man. You know, going into the Greek, going into the Hebrew, going into these root words, going into the etymology, really going deep into these scriptures to give you the 100% understanding, man. You know, so don't get caught up in who you like, and you know, just because this group teaches that, you know, they let you rap and have dreadlocks and you can get lineups and edge ups that they got to be the men of the Lord because you like, you know, the shit that they teach aligns with your worldly views and what you feel should, what it should be, not what it is, you know. All right, let's get this word for the concision. All right, the word is a katenome. It says to cut up, mutilation. All right, let's go to the root word. It didn't really give you much, but anyways, it goes back to it goes like here. It says to cut up, to mutilate. Yeah, it's what they're doing, man. You know, they cutting down this true doctrine and they're mutilating it and bringing up, you know, their own doctrine with it, man. They're totally cutting it up and rearranging it and then serving it to you as if it's good and it's clean and it's good cuts, man. It's really dog shit, man. It says what? Evil workers, beware of the concision. You see? It says, I don't want to read any more of that. You know, so you got to beware of these guys, man, because they're out here. Hey, and the Lord has exposed them in these last days. So now it's up to you, Jake, that's coming into this truth, to really separate the profane from the holy. Those who teaching this truth the right way and those who are not, man. You can't get caught up in, you know, you like this group because they look so uniform that everybody is matching, or yeah, I like them because you can have long hair, you can do dreadlocks, or you can, you know, I like them because they family oriented. You know, you can bring your wife and your children around, and you know, we can have Hebrew daycare, and you know, the wives can sit down and you know, have chit chats, and you got the daughters of Deborah, and you know, we can have, you know, we can sit down and laugh and have tea and all that bullshit. And that shit don't matter at the end of the day when it comes to following the true prophets and you know, the true men of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. That stuff matters, man. That's of the world. Why the hell you think Pastor Dow is down and out committing adultery with all them women in the congregation? Because those women joined that organization because it was a family-oriented thing, man. You could bring the wives and the children around. You know what happens when the wives and the children get around, man? Adultery happens. It's just the truth, man. Look, when you get a bunch of men and women around, things happen that's not supposed to happen. You know, women get to talking, women get to spreading rumors. You know, women be looking at that brother, or they be looking at, or that brother looking at that sister. It happens, man. Why the hell you think the elders and the apostles don't have any women around in the congregation? They've been there and done that and seen it before. But these guys, you know, like I said, here it is. The elders tell them, look, you can't do it that way. These niggas still do it anyway. So you know, a bunch of adultery is running rampant, and all these Israelite groups that convene like this, man. All right, we're talking about Jake here. You know, Jake is wicked, man. Give a damn if you know he is Israelite or not. A lot of these niggas is wicked, man. And a lot of those women are wicked. Like I said, look at Pastor Dow, man. Look at the thick bowl of grits he is in with this whole adultery shit, man. All right, so you got to be careful out here, man. And a lot of these guys' doctrines is totally off, man. You know, like I said, you know, they teach a lot of things that are true. They teach you that you're Israelites, but hey, when it comes to, you know, particular things, man, hey, either one or two things: either they're just completely ignorant, or they sold out and took the bag, man. I mean, it is what it is, you know. All right, let's get this, man. Jeremiah 23rd chapter. Hey, and then, you know, you don't have a lot of time left. A lot of you jakes that are coming in, man, you better choose wisely who you're going to choose to follow. And I don't suggest you following, you know, you watching every single Israelite group, because it just leads to nothing but confusion. Right? You're not going to know whether you're coming or going, man. You're going to be confused. Right? This is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 13. And it says, it says, this is Jeremiah 23 and 13. It says, and I have seen folly in the prophets of Samaria. They prophesied in Baal and caused my people Israel to err. And you got a lot of Jake that's out here like that now, man. They're prophets of Baal, man. They're coming in that same spirit, that same folly-filled spirit, you know, deceiving you people, leading you astray. You know, not feeding you 100%, you know, organic doctrine. They're giving you GMO doctrine, man. Tainted, filthy filthy doctrine, man, which is not profitable, which is not serviceable to your growth in this truth. It says, I have seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem an horrible thing. They commit adultery and walk in lies. That's happening rampant amongst these Israelite groups, man. A lot of them are out here committing adultery, man. Whether it's spiritual adultery or whether it's physical adultery. Like I said, we know what's going on with these groups that got all these women and all these members in their congregation, man. You know, the family packed Israelite groups, man. We know what's happening over there, man. Why the hell you think that dude Ayathan got kicked out of the IUIC for a whole year, man? He supposedly committed adultery, according to them. And I'm pretty sure it was with a woman that was in their congregation. Could be, I'm not saying I know, but, you know, I would think that it was more likely that it's a woman that was in the congregation than him dealing with a woman that wasn't in it. See? It says, and walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of evildoers, that none doth return from his wickedness. Yeah, a lot of these guys, they promote wickedness, man. You know? It says they strengthen also the hand of evildoers, that none doth return from his wickedness. They are all of them unto me as Sodom, and the inhabitants thereof as Gomorrah. Therefore thus saith YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI of hosts concerning the prophets, behold, I will feed them. So I will feed them with wormwood and make them drink the water of gall, for from the prophets of Jerusalem is profaneness going forth into all the land, man. See, so the Lord's going to feed them with that wormwood and with that gall, man. He's going to do something very drastic. He's going to shut their mouth. And ultimately, he's going to break up that whole congregation, man. All right? And like I said, Nate had that dream where those dudes was beating him like a pinata, man. You see? You know, a lot of these guys in their groups, they be asking questions. I'm sure they ask questions. Oh, well, they be questioning. They be getting frustrated and mad, man. But eventually, it's gonna get to the point to where, hey, some of these dudes are gonna rip them apart. Lord gonna put the spirit on them to their congregation to get you false prophets, man. So you need to take heed, man. Therefore, verse 16, therefore saith YAHAWAH of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. See? They speak a vision of their own heart and not out of the mouth of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. You see? And all of these guys, they're in this stead, man. They speak of their own vanity, man. They tell you what they want to hear. You see, that's why, like I said, as a box said, you can take the MOTB and take it out. That's a vain vision, man. That's nowhere in the scriptures. You know, these guys telling you that you know, there ain't no Jacob's trouble. You know, Nate said that. Then he came back and had to renege on it and say, I didn't say that, moron. Just like with the MOTB. How many times have they switched that breakdown? How many times have they fumbled and changed that doctrine, man? You know, countless times, man. And I'm sure it's going to change again and again. It's never going to stay the same. But here at Great Millstone, our stance on the MOTB has never changed, man. Our stance on that has been from day one the implantable RFID chip, man. All right? And the Lord is making it plain. The Lord is making it evident, man. See, we know exactly where these CBDCs are going. And we know exactly where you're going to have it in order to ultimately use it when all is said and done, man. Shit, Esau's even telling you where that CBDC is going to go and what it's going to look like in the near future. But I guess these guys missed the memo, man. These guys missed all that information. But then Nate did come out and say, well, this is going to probably do something with something digital. But then again, at the same time, he said that the RFID, it can only track you. You can't make payments with it. And that's been proven to be a effing lie, man. You got those damn Swedes over there with that RFID technology, or whatever they call it over there. What is the NFC? They're making purchases with it, man. So what are you talking about? All right? So everything that we're saying is right. Everything that you guys are saying is wrong, man. So that's why you can't prophesy. You can't, they speak a vision of their own hearts, man. And not out of the mouth of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. It says, they say still unto them that despise me, Yahweh hath said, ye shall have peace. And they say unto every one that walketh after the imagination of his own heart, no evil shall come upon you. Didn't he say there's not going to be no Jacob's trouble? See? And like I said, these guys you'll never hear him speak about the destruction of Babylon. All hell breaking loose. The time of Jacob's trouble, man. You know, what's going to happen that all these migrants are crossing into the border, man? They're not talking about World War III. They're not telling you that America's being invaded by all these goddamn Chinese nationals and you know, so-called Middle Eastern terrorist cells and sleeper cells are in this country right now, even as we speak, setting up shop. These guys don't talk about things like that, man. All they talk about is, you know, Israelite parties and having you know, marriage councils and shit, just worldly bullshit, man. They're not warning you of the time and the seriousness and the trouble to come, man. You know, like I said, they don't speak about the return of Yahawashi. It's like that's not even a part of their ministry, man. It's all about just keeping these commandments and getting married and getting you a wife and, you know, trying to build New Nazareth. Remember, I was talking about that years ago. We're going to buy some land and we're going to build our... You ain't building shit here, man. All right? Scriptures tell you to be... We want to be like pilgrims in the earth, man. All right? Look, we're looking to set up shop and to set up our future in the kingdom of heaven, man. Not here in this fucking shithole known as Babylon the Great, which is on its last leg and which is circling the drain, man. So beware of these guys, man. All right? They ain't right now telling you to, you know, about the seriousness, World War III, the time of Jacob's trouble, the mark of the beast coming, financial collapse, all hell about to break loose, man. I wouldn't listen to those guys, man, because everything else they're telling you is out of their own vain hearts, man. You know, all they want to do is go out on the street and just cut Christians. They just want to cut people, and I'm gonna cut them this way and cut them that way, you know. But then when you get corrected and reproved or cut with the scriptures, you don't want to hear none of that, man. You buck up against it and do a fucking 6-hour live show talking about absolutely nothing, man. So the hell with you niggas, man. All right? And we're going to continue to get on you guys, man. Every time you go off, hey, you know, the apostles are, you know, and the apostles, they're going to catch wind of it, and they're going to reprove you guys and cuss you out, man, and expose you. But then to show you that the elders and the apostles are righteous and humble men, hey, they'll give you credit when you teach right. They'll give you credit where credit is due. They don't just always just shit on you and say, oh, them niggas just go off on everything, but they just correct you on the things that you go off on. They give you praise and credit when you teach right, man. But as of late, the purple people eaters have been going off like a motherfucker, man. You know, I'm talking about the mark of the beast is sin in all its form. You know, politically, religiously, yada, 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 yada. I mean, come on, bro. Really? Come on, my nigga. This is Romans chapter 16, verse 16, verse 16. No, 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. You see? And that's why we reprove these guys, you know, when they go off. We reprove them, which just means to correct them. It don't mean we hate you. It don't mean we're going to put a bullet in your head. It don't mean, you know, we hate your guts. We're just correcting you so that you don't teach false doctrines. Really, it's an act of love, man. Really, we're trying to pull you out of the fire, man, so that you can teach the scriptures correctly. And you don't even have to, you know, have to give the credit unto us. Just give the credit to YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI and be humble and repent, man. You know? It says, for they that are such serve not our Lord Yahawashi Hamashiach, but their own belly. You see? And that's what a lot of these guys serve, is their own belly, man. Right? They have their own agenda. They have their own ulterior motives, man. And it's not truly to serve YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. You see? And we see that and we know that, man. All right? And like I said, the doctrine that one body is coming out with, I don't know who the fuck you niggas serving with that bullshit y'all out here teaching. That's just, I don't know. Esau, the Lord don't hate Esau no more, but he hate Jacob. Come on, cuz. There's plenty of scripture where the Lord said that, you know, he is never going to do away with Israel. You know, Israel is the apple of his eye. Yeah, we know that we went off and we sinned and we rebelled against the Most High, but hey, he has an elect. He's going to ultimately forgive all of Israel through the elect, man. So mercy is, here it is, the Lord going to show mercy to the other nations eventually. Not Esau, Edom, but these niggas is telling you that the Lord loves Esau and now he hates Jacob. I don't know who you niggas serving with that shit. I think that's probably the worst shit I think I ever heard since I've been in this truth, man. That the Lord loves Esau now and hates Jacob, man. You niggas are the dirtiest, grimiest, lowest, you niggas are almost as worse, you worse than GOCC, man. God damn. It says, and by good words and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. See? And that's what these guys do. They deceive the hearts of the simple. Let's read that in the NLT, man. But like I say, you got Jake out here that's that simple. That's going to be deceived by this shit. You know? This is Romans chapter 16, verse 17 in the NLT. It says, "And now I make one more appeal, my dear brothers and sisters. Watch out for people who cause divisions and upsets people's faith by teaching things contrary to what you have been taught. Stay away from them. Such people are not serving Hamashiach our Lord. They are serving their own personal interests." See? And what is these niggas' interest? To get the bag, to get the money. To get the money by any means necessary, man. You know? To get fame and notoriety, to get some praise of men on this side, man. You know? Or whatever else those niggas' wicked heart, or whatever else their intentions are, man. But we know first and foremost is to get the bag, man. You know? And to try to establish themselves and put themselves on some type of level. It's not, in all truth and sincerity, to serve YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. That's obvious, man. And that's why you see these guys, you know, slowly but slowly start to get worse and worse and wax more evil and evil, man. And the doctrines get more and more ridiculous each and every day, man. It says, "Stay away from them. Such people are not serving Hamashiach our Lord. They are serving their own personal interests by smooth talk and glowing words. They deceive innocent people." You see? And that's plain and simple, man. You know? We can see it more and more every day. But you know, hey, it's just that time, you know. I've been saying that for a long time. Hey, the closer we get to the end, you're going to start seeing more and more bugged out doctors. And guess what? Some of these doctors are going to get even more and more bugged out, man. Who knows what these niggas next thing's gonna come out of these niggas' lips in these last few days we got left here, man. You even got these niggas who ain't even Israelites coming out with bugged out doctrine, talking about the Most High is a woman, and Elder Manatazak did the video where these motherfuckers talking about you ain't got to keep the laws of the Most High no more. You can get tattoos. He don't care about nothing, man. It's just going to get more and more bugged out, man. People are going to get more and more crazy. These doctrines are going to get more and more outlandish, and crazy shit is going to continue to happen, man, before all is said and done. All right, but you brothers out there, hey, you know, you that are coming into this truth, and you got to get up on the level real fast, man, because these bug out Israelites are out here heavy, man. You know, and you can't be deceived by these guys. This is Ephesians chapter 4. Also, Ephesians 4 and 6, it says, "Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of the Most High upon the children of disobedience." So you don't want to be deceived by these men, man. All right? Because a lot of them are out here walking with deceptions, man, and they can cause you to be destroyed. Hey, all these followers of these different Israelite groups that follow the IUIC, all you women on the comment board that be talking shit, you be out of pocket, you out of order, you following Nate, you know, until the wheels fall off, he can't do no wrong in your eyes. Hey, you're all going to be destroyed, man, because all of you are without an excuse. A lot of you come on the videos that you know, the rebuke videos, the correction videos, and you come on the comment board just talking your shit, man, calling us haters, calling us grapists, you know, talking all type of shit. Hey, you all gonna be destroyed, man. And that goes for all of you followers of all these other Israelite groups. When you get rebuked, and they do rebuke videos, you come on the comment boards of the men of the Lord and talk shit. You're all being marked, man. You ain't gonna get away, right? Because you don't have no excuse. Here it is. You're hearing the reproof and the proper correction of what they're going off on, and you just talk shit against it, man, and still blindly follow these different groups, man. So therefore, hey, you need to be destroyed and slapped up, man. It says, "Be ye not therefore partakers with them, for ye were sometimes darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light," which the majority of our people, hey, they're not children of the light, man. They're going to continue to walk on in darkness and follow these false prophets until they're destroyed, man. Hey, you see how many of these Jake follow these whack ass Israelite groups right to the stabby jabby, right to the you know, the pandemic jumper. How much more when the MOTB comes, man? How many of you guys gonna blindly follow these different Israelite groups who gonna take that shit when they tell you if you don't take it, you can't eat, you can't buy or sell, you can't get a job, you can't travel on a train, you can't do this and you can't that? How many of you gonna follow your pastors of darkness right down the path to destruction, man. It says, for the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth, proving what is acceptable unto the Lord, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. See? But when we do that, oh, you niggas hating. Why you tearing down your brother, Og? You know, let them be. Why you got to have divisions? Well, the Lord said divisions must come. The Lord said you're going to have, beware of grievous wolves, man, that come in sheep clothing. The Lord said to mark them which cause division, which means to put the scopeo on these guys, man. These things were all written and was told would be happening, but then Jake gets mad and say, why are these things happening, man? Because you're all fucking in darkness, man. And a lot of you, you're in that heavy of that go along to get along spirit, man. You think that all Israelites are supposed to get along, regardless of doctrine, regardless of regardless of doctrine, that we should just get along and go along because we're Israelites. Don't correct each other. Don't rebuke one another. Don't dare say you have 100% truth of the Holy Scriptures, because then a nigga tear you down and call you crazy. But then we got to get along and go along with niggas teaching all type of wild shit. These dudes are really want us to go along and get along with one body with the damnable heresies they're teaching, man. Fucking crazy. You out of your mind, man. What did I just read? Ephesians 4:11, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. And one body is a goddamn that's the unfruitful works of darkness. Everything that whole fucking church stands for, man. You expect us to have fellowship with niggas like that? Get the hell out of here, man. It says, but rather reprove them, for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. And we know what they're doing in secret, selling the hell out, man. All right? I wouldn't be surprised them niggas drinking goat's blood. You know, doing all type of rituals and crazy shit in that goddamn that house of iniquity, man. It says, but all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. You see, but that's where these guys miss the spiritual correction of it, because they look at it as hate. They don't look at it as reproof from on high. They're not looking at it as maybe that's the Most High through the Spirit is working through these men to reprove me, to correct me, to bring me to the light, man. They look at it as this: you trying to tear them down and you hate them, when you just trying to correct them. It's crazy, man. It says, for whatever doth make manifest is light. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and the Mashiach shall give thee light. But some of these guys are so far in their darkness, you can't give them light. Hey, and part of the reproving and the correction is part of us trying to give you that light, man. Trying to bring you to the light and out of that darkness of them whack ass, busted breakdowns, man. You see? It says, it says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. And these guys are not redeeming the times, man. How the hell you this late in the game, this late, in Esau's end, you're going to sell out to this damn white man at the end, while the end of all things is at hand, man. World War III is right here on the cusp. You know, the MOTB is about to be on the road. In September, I did a video. They're about to meet, the UN is about to meet in September, talking about the something of the future, where they're talking about bringing in all this shit, man. They're bringing in all to give the UN complete and total control over every aspect of national emergencies, which you know they're about to bring some shit. They're probably going to bring this bird flu, H5N1. They might bring financial collapse, terrorist attack. You know, they can pass laws to where they can give UN complete and total authority and control over every fucking country and nation on this planet in case of a national emergency. And you know what they're going to bring with that. They're going to bring lockdowns. They're going to bring that MOTB. They're going to bring in all type of shit, man. Here it is. All these things are on the cusp. You got niggas selling out this late in the game. See, because they're not redeeming the times, man. All right? They're not redeeming the times, man. Hey, we're in a time of serious judgment and all hell breaking loose out here. But you got guys not walking circumspectly, but that's fools. It says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is, and be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess. And what is wine? These fucking philosophies, man. Don't be drunk with these bug out breakdowns these guys are selling and pushing them to you guys, man. And a lot of you guys are so drunk off of it, you can't sober up when the righteous water, the truth, the true understanding is trying to be we're trying to fill you a cup and give it to you to sober up, man. You're refusing it and you're continuing swallowing down all of this wine and these whack ass philosophies until you're falling and slipping all over in your own vomit, until eventually to your own destruction, man. It says, but be filled with the Spirit, speaking to yourselves in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your hearts to the Lord, giving thanks always for all things unto the Most High and the Father, in the name of our Lord Yahawashi HaMashiach, submitting yourselves one to another in the fear of the Most High, man. You see? And that's what we need to be focusing on, the will of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, especially in these times, man. Making sure that we're walking on eggshells, making sure that we're praying every day, making sure that we're praying that the Lord don't take His spirit on us, don't put a reprobate spirit on us, man. That we don't get drawn away by these false prophets and these bugged out doctrines, or just falling out and going back into the world and giving over into your own destruction, man. We got to pray that the Lord strengthen us and keep us on that straight and narrow path, and keep us far as we can from that that broad way, where many is going to end up going to their own destruction, man. All right. So that's pretty much all I had, man. Just dealing with all these false prophets. Just wanted to go into that. Just give you sincere akim and akwaf out there. Hey, warning, man. Be circumspect, man. And hey, you got to be very attentive of who you following and who you learning from, man. And we're living in a time of many, many false prophets, man. Hey, and the Lord is revealing them all. But at the same time, as the Lord is revealing them, you're going to have a lot of our people that's going to be deceived by these guys, man. So we got to make sure that we're in the right mind frame and that we're sticking to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone and the true men of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. So you better truly discern between who's serving the Most High in all truth and sincerity and who's serving Him not, man. All right. So with that, I'm gonna close it there. All praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings be multiplied to you, brother, and pushing His word in all sincerity and truth. Till next week, Shalom.